Hi, everybody. This is your insightful speaker, David Clark, and I wanted to make this quick video and discuss something that is um, absolutely important. I wanted to discuss triumph moments, and I wanted to discuss that. Your story has a lot of triumph moments. You triumphed so many times, and it's hard to sometimes pick which one you want to talk about. But there are some triumphs that are a little bit more special than others. I mean, at least in my personal opinion. I remember when I did the Great American Speak Off this past year with Grant Cardone and Pete Vargas. And I started off in Atlanta. At least my journey of it started off in Atlanta when they came, and I made it all the way to Miami. So my gift made room to me to get to Miami. Um, that's where my journey with the Great American Speak Off ended. But that's okay because I had enough strength and courage and fortitude to just see where it could take me. But my triumph came, and where I realized I have truly grown as a person came when I went in a room to give my, I think it was like the fourth talk, the fourth speech with Pete Vargas. So it was Pete and I, maybe the cameraman, in the room. And Pete is a licensed minister at his church, so he knows the Word of God, and that's where I come from too. He comes from Baptist or missionary, I believe, and I come from maybe Catholic, but I come from primitive Baptist. But in the room with him, I was able to do something that most people don't do. And I was able to say that I wore a mask when I was a part of, especially the clergy, in my old faith in primitive Baptist. So I was a licensed minister at a primitive Baptist church in Charlotte, Greater Mount Moriah, and when I was there, majority of my time I was under clergy. I wore a mask because I did not uphold the same level of standard that I should have. Me knowing not just the word, but me being held to a higher standard, higher accountability level, I didn't give that. So to be able to go in the room where my dream passion, my dream job, my dream career is to be a public speaker, to go in the same room with the person that's literally hosting the event that brought me, that him and his team brought me down to Miami. Gave me a golden ticket. That's what they were giving out. Gave me a golden ticket to Miami. Then to turn around and go in that room and be able to look this man in his eyes and say, unlike most people, I, David Clark, I did not uphold those godly principles. That I literally abused those. I abused my gift, and I misused the trust that those people who knew my position and who knew my calling had given me. And that moment of truth gave me so much amount of peace in my heart for all of the chaos that I caused, that all of the destruction that I caused, all of the years and years and years of wondering, what's wrong with me? Why am I not putting in action the same material that I'm reading? What's going on? So I realized what was going on is that I just didn't love God enough to allow His Word to move in me, and to be able to say that in front of Pete. And I'm not saying Pete can save me from anything. I'm not saying he's anybody of any kind of significance as far as like being in charge of anything over me, but outside of the speak off, but to be able to say that to somebody that shared in that responsibility, that really liberated me. So I just want to again share that with you all again. What is it about your journey? What is it about your story that's liberating? What is it about? Even if you just simply share it with someone, tell someone. What is it about it? What is it about it? And I guarantee that when you find out what it is, even if it's sharing it, the amount of freedom you will feel, the amount of joy you will feel, the amount of, most importantly for me, when I walked out that room, that to me was way bigger than being the next great American speaker. That moment of liberation, being able to say, look, this is what I did at this point in time, and to be able to say that to someone that shared in that same responsibility, that was so far from the mask that I wore. for so long in my life, man. To be able to have that level amount of confidence and self-love, to be able to say, look, this is where I was. It's not who I am now, but that's who I was. So again, ladies and gentlemen, find your thing. Find your thing. You may have to make a phone call to somebody. You may have to just tell someone that whatever the case may be. Maybe you affected somebody, or maybe you just have to let somebody know you forgive them. Forgiveness is not for the other person; it's for you. And then hopefully we'll be able to share in that same joyous feeling that I got, that liberated feeling that I got when I did that. So again, family, thank you all so very much. Again, this is another motivational moment with your insightful speaker, David Clark, and I'm so looking forward to the next video to be able to share some really great information with you all. So until next time, family, you all be blessed.